YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about all the investments we made, when to sell them. We're going to talk about Team of the Year leaks. The full team has been leaked, so we will look into that. And we're going to talk about trading on Friday when Team of the Year gets released. It's stupid easy to trade on Friday. When Team of the Year is out, there's a lot of supply and you can make a ton of coins. But before we get into that, we have to talk about content today on Wednesday. If you want to have millions of coins in FIFA 23 like me, go to u7buy.com for cheap, fast, and reliable FIFA coins. Make sure you use code TOTY at checkout to get 5% off your order. Link is in the description down below. Content today on Wednesday was pretty great. We got, I think, around 4 SBCs in total, and they made 83s, 84s, 85s, and honestly, even 86s go up in price. Here we go. This is what we wanted. 83 plus defender, midfielder, and attacker upgrade. They released them all in one day. Keep in mind, there's still one more SBC, the 82 plus times 10, that has not come out. I'm guessing we get that tomorrow on Thursday. And these all were the same requirement, except the attacker required 185 minimum. And on top of that, this SBC, it just continues to refresh every 12 hours. So it's doing a decent job at keeping 85s, team of the week, stuff like that up in price. We're actually seeing the 85s are so high, it's kind of affecting the price of 86s. 86s have gone up a really good amount because of that. So there were a lot of opportunities around that to make coins, and that's what we got today. 83s, 84s, they went up a good chunk around content. There was like an hour window where some of them were stupid expensive, and they've kind of settled back down in price. Maybe hopefully tomorrow on Thursday, you know, usually it's like, oh my god, there's rival rewards, there's marquee matchup supply, stuff's gonna come down, but like Team of the Year is on Friday. I don't see many people on Thursday, the day before Team of the Year, opening packs. And we might be getting that 82 plus times 10 SBC. I'm hoping it requires something and it can make our cards go up in price. But I was selling almost for a few hours today. I was selling 84s for like 5.5, and then I dropped it down to around 5.3, as you can see here. Tonali selling for a little bit more because he's a Milan player for the Kaká SBC. And then 87s, I was ripping through them at around 1,800, 2,000 coins, but then I had to lower it so I could sell more because they, you know, kind of came back down in price a little bit. But we saw 83s went to like 1,800 to 2,000 coins. Then a lot of 84s were around like 5,500, and they've settled down. I think 84s right now are chilling at like 5 to 5.2 in that range, and 83s are around like 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, somewhere in that area. So still, you know, pretty solid profit. Just a little disappointing that they didn't hold their value as, you know, as long as I would have liked, so I could have sold a ton of them. On top of all those SBCs, we got a Peter Cech icon SBC goalkeeper. He made some goalkeepers come down in price today. And that was kind of that with content today. All those SBCs. Let's look into Team of the Year real quick because I'm probably going to forget to talk about this. The team has been leaked. We got Courtois, Hakimi, Theo Hernandez, Van Dijk, Eder Militao. Here's the shocker. I don't think anyone even thought that he would have gotten into Team of the Year. We're getting Jude Bellingham. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's great, but as a Team of the Year midfielder, I don't know. I don't think he deserved it. I don't think anyone even really had him in their predictions. We're getting Modric, we're getting KDB, we're getting Messi, Benzema, and Mbappe. So that's what Foot Sheriff leaked, and 12th man has not been leaked yet. I don't even think 12th man voting has even started, so that can't really happen unless EA decide even before voting what they're going to do, which I wouldn't be surprised by that. Here, I'm just going to go through while we're kind of talking and relist these. So let's talk about fodder and what you should do with it. I'm starting to sell. I started to sell on stream, and I really started more like heavily selling. I've been lazy listing, obviously, but like now I really started to sell because I still have around 3,000 cards to go through. I had originally I was around like 3,300, I think, and today I still had, I think it was 2,980 cards in my unassigned list. So I gotta sell. I have to get out of these cards. So I'm definitely starting to sell just because I have too many cards. But I think if you wanted to take the gamble and you didn't take the profit today at content, if you wanted to wait till tomorrow on Thursday to see if that 82 plus times 10 comes out, and it should be in the 83 to 84 range for requirement, you could potentially make a few extra coins if that does happen. So that's not like a terrible move. That's that with the 83s and 84s. Like, no matter what, though, you guys got to sell your stuff before Friday, because Friday's team of the year, bunch of pack supply. You want to be out of your stuff, pretty much everything. So that's that with the 83s, 84s. On to the 85 plus. You're selling tomorrow. Team of the week cards you're selling tomorrow. All that stuff you're out of tomorrow. I think in a few hours, that 83 plus times 10 refreshes. And then it's going to refresh again tomorrow at content. So that's probably when you are going to want to sell your 85, anywhere in that range overall cards. A little bit of a tip as well. I wouldn't be surprised. It depends. If that 82 plus times 10 SBC comes out tomorrow and it requires team of the weeks, your team of the weeks could do decent. They could, honestly probably go. They could maybe hit 14K, maybe. But I wouldn't be surprised if they are most expensive before content, when people are like, all right, this 82 plus times 10 is SBC is coming out. It might require team of the weeks. I wouldn't be surprised if before content, team of the week cards are like 13K, maybe 13.5. And let's actually check their price real quick. Maybe around like 13,500 coins, and then content drops and they actually come down in price. Let's just take a quick peek. How much are they right now? Oh, wow. I'd say if those team of the week cards if they hit 13K before content, I'd take that profit. I would take that profit 100% take the profit tomorrow. Definitely. If they're up at like even 12.5, I would look to take that profit on those team of the weeks. So there's that with kind of all the investments. It's just sell. 85 team of the week, sell. High rated fodder as well. I'd honestly probably sell. It could do really good just because a lot of high rated SBCs are kind of out, but I'd be out of pretty much every single thing that I have. What else do we got? 82 plus times 10. We kind of talked about that with fodder. Everything with the fodder, you want to sell. Let me clear through this. I mean, all the investments as well, they did good. We bought a lot of these sword loss for 19K, and he was actually 25K today, and that's a massive chunk of them. But now he's like 24, just about, I think a little under, but I'm still getting some decent sales at this price. Hopefully it goes up before content tomorrow. By the way, the market's low as well. I forgot to write that down in my notebook, and I'm glad I just mentioned that. The market's low. All those SBCs that came out, so many SBCs for people to do, and I think Team of the Year panic on top of that as well. We're finally seeing some stuff come down in price. I think it was Dembele Winter Wild Card is down like 50,000 coins. Fred, his Centurion, he's been chilling around like 260K. He came down to 200K. I think he's like 205 right now. So he was down like 60,000 coins. A lot of stuff has come down in price. There's a few things that have kind of held their value a little bit, but we're seeing stuff get kind of low. And as an investment, I'm not sure. I'd maybe wait till tomorrow, see if the market drops a little bit more. But maybe if you wanted to look into a team, you could take a gamble. It depends on what you're buying. Like gold cards, let me look up like a Vinicius Jr. I don't think I'd really want to make a move on a gold, but maybe like an out of pack special that has come down in price a very big chunk. I'd be like, okay, I'll probably pick that up. Yeah, someone like Vinicius Jr. gold. I don't know. It depends on what cards you guys are buying and if it's down in price. Vinicius Jr. gold is not down in price literally at all. So I probably wouldn't look into buying a Vinicius Jr. He'll get supplied a lot on Friday, especially, since he's a gold. Marquee matchups tomorrow as well. I think that comes out tomorrow. I did predictions. I don't know if I mentioned it in one of the previous YouTube videos, so I'll just say what I predicted. I talked about it on Discord and on Twitch. On Discord, I posted my predictions: Bayern Munich versus Leipzig, Liverpool versus Chelsea, Marseille versus Monaco, Ajax versus Feyenoord. Arsenal versus United was also an option, but United was in this week's marquee matchup, so I didn't want to go for that sort of a prediction. Investments, I mean, you can try to pick up players from the team, but it's Wednesday. You're a little late for that. you can do it, and profit's usually not even that crazy. Sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes one of the SBCs actually has a decent requirement and cards go up a good chunk, but you know, it's kind of hard to predict that. And a lot of stuff is like the formation. How good did you get a right mid? Does the formation for the SBC have a right mid in it? We're kind of frozen right here. That's annoying. Also the bronze rares. That's something I didn't mention. Bronze rares. They went up to like 250, 300 today around content. You want to sell them tomorrow as well, because that's probably the last icon SBC that we're getting, and you should be able to sell them for 300 coins at content. That should be doable. Yeah, you know, 150 up to 300. If you put 50K in, you're getting close to 50K back. It's nothing crazy, but it's not terrible. I want to mention 82s as well. I had a lot of people like heckling me about 82 overall cards today on stream. Yo, do I buy 82s? Do I invest in 82s? I'm not crazy about 82s as an investment. I'd say if you're investing in 82s, geez, you almost need to get like lucky. I don't think 82 overall cards are necessarily going to rise. I think they would rise if a good SBC solution comes out and maybe you have a good card that could work for it. Like I mentioned in the previous video, James Madison. The last time we had SBC solutions, like flash SBCs, which we are getting, we should probably be getting, I should say, on Friday, Team of the Year flash SBCs, was Black Friday, the last one that I can remember. And James Madison, an 82 overall card, went to 4,000 coins because an SBC came out. The SBC that you're looking for is like 80 rating, high chemistry, and certain requirements that make it a little difficult to do, like minimum 3 leagues. So you're getting like maybe off nation, off league players or whatever, like maybe, or off nation. So like a Spanish player in the Premier League, something like that, because you need a minimum amount of leagues or whatever it is. So 82s in that aspect could do decent. People were saying like maybe rating wise they go up in price. I wouldn't really expect that. I think it's just all gold rares kind of go to like 1,000, 1,200 coins during Team of the Year. Hold on. While I'm doing this, how much is Tonali? Because I got a few of this guy to list up. Tonali. 5.6. Okay, good to know. So, by the way, I bought Tonali's for a higher price than all the other 84s because Tonali I thought was getting a Team of the Week. 82s. They're very zero risk anyway. If you wanted to send it, like there's 700 coins on bid, and I think at the moment they're selling for like 900 coins, a good amount of them, at least for lazy buyers. So it's decent like trading method right there. Also trading methods at the moment on like a Wednesday, even sometimes on a Tuesday, trading when you guys have so many people coming into the stream, because a lot of you guys, you know, a lot of new viewers have been coming around. There's no supply. It's very tricky when there's literally like zero supply for me to give you guys a bunch of stuff to be trading with, because there's not too much to do. I mean, especially since that silver SBC kind of thing trading method we had, the premium league upgrade SBCs, those expire tomorrow. Ooh, if those, okay. I'm glad I kind of brought that up. Let's go take a peek at that. If this expires tomorrow and a new set comes out, I don't know if it necessarily would. They could wait until Team of the Year starts to actually release it. But if these do expire tomorrow and they release another set, I would buy the stuff that's required like pretty quickly. And it will probably rise pretty quickly. Because this is what we were trading with. And the whole thing is like buying these silvers when they're cheap. For example, the Team FC Groningen in the Eredivisie, I'd buy a lot of those silvers at 1,000 coins, and when they become the cheapest solution on Flippin, they go to like 8,000 coins, 5,000 coins, 9,000 coins. It's stupid to trade with them. So keep an eye if another set of these come out tomorrow, and look to make investments off of that. That could actually be really interesting. But there's kind of that with the 82s. It's like, I'm really only going to see those 82s potentially rise if we get some sort of good Team of the Year flash SBC. That's about it. Let's talk about Friday now. Making coins on Friday. Team of the Year. It is very easy to make coins. I don't know what that noise was. It is very easy to make coins during Team of the Year. Whatever you want to do, special trading, hopping on filters like 10, 20, 30. This is so simple. You just go 10, 20, 30. You don't even have to do that. You can just go min buy now, make it higher than 10K, and then just search. You just look for cards with bids, look for deals, look it up on Footbin. How much does it say he is on Footbin? There you go. You figure out the prices. It's pretty self-explanatory. There's fodder filters. I'm not going to get a fodder filter to work right now, but it's like doing something like this. And when you do this search during Team of the Year, you're going to get a bunch of 84s, 85s, 86s, 87s to pop up. And there's so much supply during Team of the Year. You're going to be seeing all these bids under a minute. You're going to be winning 87s that sell for 18K. You're going to get them on bid for 5K. 86s that sell for 15K. You're going to get them on bid for 4K, 3K. It happens. It's very, very easy to do. You just hop on these kind of filters and just fly through the bids. I'll be showing and going through all that on Friday. I'm hoping it's really, I mean, it's Team of the Year. I'm guessing a lot of people open packs, so it should be really good for doing that. If you guys have been in any of the streams in the past, some of you guys that are new might be like, you're telling me I'm going to get this bid, this 87 that sells for 18K for 4 or 5K on bid? This guy's crazy. That's cap. That's cap. He's lying. You guys know. For those of you guys that have been around, you know how easy it is. It's just there's too much supply and bids slip through that people don't actually see. So there's that. All those bidding filters. There's literally so much you guys can do. Bids are really crazy. But the thing is, you know, when I do this stuff, people come into the stream and they're like, dude, I'm not getting any bids. Your stuff doesn't work. When content, for me, it's at 1 o'clock. If you're coming into the stream at like 1:30, 1:40 and complaining about bids, here's a little thing for you to know. When we get pack supply and there's a new promo and you list cards up on the market, you list the card up for an hour. So you have to wait an hour for all that supply to come through. So content's at 1, I'm ripping through bids at 2 o'clock. That's how that works. So 2 o'clock, an hour after content, that's when you want to start bidding. We're going to have lightning rounds like all day as well. So after an hour after content, you can literally just keep bidding and it should do pretty decent. So there's that. Another thing is SBC solution trading. That is where you're probably going to make the most amount of coins. SBC solution trading is where you're going to be getting bronzes and silvers, even some golds for 150, 200, 500, 600 coins. And then you go and you're selling them for 3K, 4K, 5K, depending on how good the solution is. So it's basically like this. You have these solutions. You can go on Footbin. You can make your own solutions for it. You have these SBCs. You can go on Footbin. You can make your own solutions, or you can trade with solutions that people make. I have a whole video explaining it in the VIP trading Discord, but just a quick rundown. People make solutions on Footbin, and people go to Footbin because they don't know how to craft it. Players from same country, players from one club. It's like, oh my God, it's so much. How the heck do I do this SBC? So people use Footbin, and whoever makes the cheapest solution on Footbin, that cheapest one is what everyone's looking at. And it actually makes those players go up a ton. That's when you'll see, that's sometimes as well when you're selling your fodder. If you're selling fodder and it's an 84 and they're all 5,000 coins and you're wondering why this one card is 5,800 coins at the moment, it's probably because he's the cheapest solution to completing the SBC at the moment. So that's just, you know, it's solution trading. It affects the market a lot because a lot of people go on Footbin and look for that stuff. But like I said, you can make your own solutions. You can trade with them. I'll be walking you guys through it on Friday, and we're going to be kind of doing it together if you want to come through. It's tough doing that on stream though, because then so many people copy what you do. Like, I like to make my own solutions. The most profit you are going to get is if you know how to make your own solution. But if I make my own solution on stream, everyone buys the players before I can even get the solution finished, and it sucks. So I can't do that myself, but I can trade with other people's solutions and kind of walk everyone through it. So there's kind of that. That's going to be the best way to make coins, because we're going to be getting flash SBCs. It'll be like, here's a flash challenge. Complete this SBC and you get a pack. And then an hour or an hour and a half or 2 hours later, you get another SBC. And it's just going to keep going like that on Friday. And that's going to be the best area for making coins. So another Vasquez. These Vasquez's started popping up in my unassigned list, and I don't remember buying the dude. So I'm not losing that many coins on him. I think he's like 57K, and I bought them for like 57K, 56K right here. And I can sell him for 57. So I'll do 56.5 just so he sells. I mean, these cards are popping up. I have them. I guess I'll take the coins. Ledesma popped up as well. I'm making almost 10K per card on Ledesma. I'm not going to complain about that. I got more cards behind here than I thought. But that is it for this video. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section. You know, basically selling everything tomorrow, going into Friday liquid so you guys can trade. Trading on Friday is what you want to be doing. There's so many coins there. Investments too. We'll go more into that tomorrow, or probably on Friday. I don't know if I'm going to talk about too many investments on Thursday's video. Tomorrow, yeah, Thursday's video, maybe a little bit, but Friday over the weekend is when we'll go back into investments. Yes, that's it. Twitch live stream, trading Discord, that's in the description down below. If you want to watch me trade live, I'm live every single day at content drop. Pretty much come through. Any questions you got, I got you. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching this video. I love you all, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.